This TikTok account has made $19,000 from this one TikTok video. They are posting these videos talking about topics like heartbreak and psychology, and their videos are getting millions of views. In this video, I'll show you how you can start generating content like theirs to make thousands from TikTok. I'll also show you 3 secret tricks on how to make your video 10 times better than theirs. But you need to get started straight away as these videos are blowing up right now, so they may soon become saturated. Firstly, we want to make our account. Go to namelix.com and import keywords to get a name generated for you. For your profile picture, go to leonardo.ai, hit image generation, and input something like a mysterious figure or anything related to this niche. We now want to begin creating our video. Go to TikTok and search dark psychology, then select a video. This video talks about 3 communication tricks, and they make sure that they are able to drag their video out to be 1 minute long. I'm now going to search the internet for dark psychology tricks to start making our script. You want to look for websites like these that talk about certain tricks. You then want to copy these into a Google Doc for our script. These ones are good, but our viewers might have already seen them, so go back and search dark psychology Reddit to find some more. Now, when you're creating this part of your script, you want to do this one trick to make your video go more viral. In this video, I'm just going to talk about a few basic dark psychology tricks, and as they're numbered, I want to skip a number. So for example here, I have tricks 1, 2, and 4. I'll explain why I've done this later, but it's basically going to be a trick to boost engagement. Okay, now that our script's ready, we need to make our voiceover. Go to Elevenlabs, link in description, and select a voice you like. I'm going to choose Adam, as it's the one you hear all over TikTok. Then copy over your script and hit generate, download it, and we can begin editing. For this video, I'm going to use CapCut as it's free. Once you're on CapCut, you want to insert your voiceover and drag it onto the timeline like so. You then want to remove any dead air from the script, as this will lower our video's retention. We now need to gather the rest of our video. I'm going to start with our video's hook. We need to make sure our video's hook is something that will stop our viewers from scrolling, and to do that, it needs to reach these 2 criterias. Number 1, it needs to spark interest. Saying something like, "These dark psychology tricks will manipulate anyone," is way better than saying, "The best dark psychology tricks." For number 2, you need to ensure that your viewers watch until the end. This is super easy for us to do. Just say something like, "The last one will shock you." Okay, great. Put this into Elevenlabs and generate the voiceover. Now swing back to CapCut, and you want to drag the hook in before the main voiceover, like so. Right. One more thing we need to do before we start getting our visuals. Swing back to Elevenlabs, and it's here that we're going to generate our little engagement trick that I mentioned earlier. Remember I said to leave out number 3? That's because we're going to generate a voiceover saying, "Number 3, the first person that appears when you hit share, then more has a crush on you." By adding this into our voiceover, we're able to generate a bunch of shares on our video, and TikTok will push our video further as a result. The final trick I recommend is saying something as simple as, "Follow for good luck." It's a call to action that can help you get to that 10K follower mark a lot quicker. It's the same process again. Go to Elevenlabs, enter the text, then download. Go back to CapCut and add this to the end of your script. Now our speech is all done, we need to get visuals for our video. There are 2 parts in this process, so listen up. For the first step, we want to head over to leonardo.ai, sign up, and hit image generation. Then in the bottom right, you want to set the aspect ratio to 9:16. Now, the sort of image that we want is these dark and mysterious figures that you see on these TikTok videos. So, I'm going to ask the AI for a dark and mysterious figure holding a broken heart. This image is the perfect sort of thing we want. I'm going to generate one more and download them both. Now swing back to CapCut and insert these 2 images at the start of our video. Position them so they cover a sentence each. We're now going to add a few tricks to make this intro part of our video even more engaging. We're firstly going to start by adding keyframes. You firstly want to set your images slightly bigger than normal and position them in the top right corner like this. Then ensure that this bar is at the start of the photo and select this diamond button under position and size. Then drag the bar to the end of the photo and drag the photo to the bottom left corner. Now when we play back our video, we can see that it moves like this. The second thing we're going to do is add a lightning effect to our video. Click Effects, search for lightning, hit this plus button, and crop it at the end of your photo. Then repeat this process for the second photo. Okay, cool. Our intro is looking pretty engaging. Now we need to get footage for the rest of our video. Head over to YouTube and search for Minecraft parkour. You want to find a video that's pretty recent that you haven't seen on TikTok that much. Now, after our images, we want to insert the Minecraft parkour. Then on top of that, we want to insert our old film. Make sure you lower the opacity value so you can see our parkour behind it. The last thing we need to do is generate some auto captions. Click text, auto captions, then generate. CapCut will spend a minute generating us captions for our video. Once they're ready, start by dragging them to the middle of the screen like so. You then want to select a template on the right. I like this one. Okay, our video should now be done. Hit export in the top right, select 1080p and export. Now before you post your video, you need to do this one important step or your TikTok video will flop. We need to warm our account before we post. Start by going on TikTok and interaction with videos in your niche until your For You page is full of this sort of content. This will ensure that TikTok categorizes your video successfully and will give you more views. After you've done this, you need to wait 24 hours before posting your video. Finally, when it comes to posting, you need to follow this formula in your caption. Firstly, say what the video is about, so I will put the best tricks to manipulate anyone. Secondly, include 3 hashtags related to your video so that TikTok can categorize your video further. Now you can post and watch the views roll in. I'd recommend posting 3 times per day to fully maximize your growth. If you want a more in-depth guide on growth and monetization, join my free Discord. That's all for today's video. Make sure to subscribe with the bell on so you don't miss the latest TikTok trends. Bye.